I'm starting. Don't say anything. I'm just kidding. Hey, I am Jen Berger. I'm with the American. I have to separate you two. I'm from the American Parkinson's Disease Association, and we are coming to you live from St. Louis. We are so happy that you are here. You got up to a level 2 class where we'll do the entirety of the workout standing. You do notice that I have a chair here, and I like to have a chair just in case if at any point in time you need it for balance, you have it. If you want to take a break, have a seat, whatever the case is. Sometimes in Alan's case, we use it for our weights. However the case may be, you do need a chair for balance, weights, water. We'll be here about 50 minutes. We're going to start with a warm up, end with a cool down. In the middle, we're going to have a heck of a lot of fun, right, Rich? I can't believe you wore that shirt. Did Sandy put you up to that? So, all right, I'll explain during the warm up. And I do believe that's all your idea. All right, so did I cover it all, Don? If you at any point in time at home, if you need to take a break, you can hit that pause button on the device you're working out with on. Take a break in this room. If you need breaks, take them. We're going to be here about 50 minutes. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. We're going to do some work. 2 deep breaths, okay, Jagan? In through that nose, out through that mouth. Get ready to start. You ready? Let's go. In through that nose, all the way up. Nice big breath up top. Let's hold it for a second up top, and then slowly exhale it out through your mouth. And then again, all the way up. Nice big breath up top. And then go ahead and exhale it out through that mouth. I'm going to go ahead and have you start with some big shoulder rolls back. Big circles with those shoulders. Working on the range of motion on those circles. No. All right, shake those arms out for me a little bit. Stand with those feet hip width apart, those shoulders back. We're just going to take that head now and just turn it from side to side. Big head and neck rotations right here, side to side. This time we're going to go chin to chest. So still standing up, we're going to go chin to chest. And then all the way back. Chin to chest. And all the way back. I'm just switching my music here. One more, chin to chest. And then all the way back. Oh, goodness gracious. You want to work out to this? Holy cannoli. We'll be sound asleep before the 50 minutes is over. I know Russell would love it. He would love to sing it. All right, I'm putting 50s on. All right. All right, here we go. You like this too, Russ. You'll be able to sing to this. You'll be all right. All right, here we go. Push and pulls, long arms, big push, and all the way back. Okay, so I'll fill you in on Rich's t-shirt real quick. For those of you at home, he has a t-shirt on that has a flag on it, and it says, I did time. Like he has like it's not a flag, like jail bars, and it says, I did time. I don't even know what it's for. I don't care because I can't believe he wore it. Because here's the deal. Push and pull. Next Tuesday, I have jury duty. And I don't think that you know this, but there is a fear. It's called carcinophobia. It's a fear of going to jail. Push and pull. Hands on those hips. And we're going to twist through that waist. Stand up nice and tall. Well, I have it. I have a real big fear of going to jail, which I don't know if I did something in my previous life to make me feel that way. I've never been arrested. Full disclosure, I've never been arrested, never been in jail. But I am a lot claustrophobic, so I have the fear of going to jail. So I told them that I'm going to tell them when I go to jury duty that I have carcinophobia and I will not be able to be impartial because I'm so afraid of going to jail. Yes. So, of course, knowing that I'm afraid to go to jail, he wears a t-shirt that is about jail that I got to stare at for the next 45 minutes. Hands on those hips, start tapping through those heels. It's a good thing I like him. So anyway, yeah, stay tuned. I'll let you know. Those of you who work out with me on Tuesdays, you'll have Michelle again next week. Oh, you didn't have her past week, but you won't have me again next week. I'm sick about it. I would choose you over that any day of the week, whether I was afraid of jail or not. So do you think I'll be able to get out of it? Yes, you might be able That's what I need. That's what I need. All right, let's march it out right here. Right here. Big march. Well, they give you that, like you fill out that questionnaire and stuff ahead of time, but there was no place for me to put anything. I'm also going to use all of you I'm going to say they need me. I need to be there. I can't miss any classes. Russ won't know what to do if I'm not there. Yes. Will you vouch for me? I'll bring in like letters. I'll bring out like a petition. I'm going to have you all sign a petition before I go. Stop it. I would like to not believe you, but I don't know. That's questionable.
My boys, if they ever got fit in jail, don't call me. First and oldest did one night, I hung up on him.
Stop.
In an hour, I swear to God,
yeah.
In an hour, he figured out how to get out.
Very nice. Tell the group how many boys you have. 6 boys, and only one's been arrested. That's all right. That's the way you want it to be. Here we go. In the group, we're going to count it down from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. All right. Here's what we got. Every set is going to consist of 2 exercises. Nothing longer than a minute, and we're only going through them 2 times. All right. So exercise you only have to do for 2 minutes. We're going to go ahead and pick up those weights to start. So we're going to start with those weights. We're going to do an arm and a leg. Oh, man, I lied to those people at home. I totally lied to you at home because we are going to use our chairs. So if you did not grab a chair, now's the time to do it because when we come back to our next set, we are going to do it. Don's ready to lift some weights. So let's grab these weights real quick here. We're going to start with our arm exercise, which is just a simple bicep curl. So those weights are long by your side. Those shoulders are back. And all we're going to do is curl those weights up to our shoulders and then slowly fight that gravity on the way down. 1 minute of work. Let's go. Curl it up and slow extension. What is that shirt for? Just out of curiosity. I didn't even look. I didn't look past the I did time. Oh, it is a state penitentiary. Oh, gosh. Stop. Start breaking out into a sweat. Oh, did you really? See, you have carcinophobia too now, don't you? Was it good? Where is it? Oh, okay. It's a state penitentiary. It's not there anymore. Oh, it is. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, okay. Really? Yeah. Let's go 2 more. 2 and 1 and up. I don't want any of them. Feet hip width apart. Those arms are nice and long by our side. We're going into our leg exercise. Simple squat. Alan, if you want to rest those weights on your knees and just give me high knees, you can do that too. All right, shoulders back, squats, 1 minute. Let's go right here. Remember, we're pushing that bum back like we're sitting into that chair. But don't sit into that chair. I made that mistake one time in one of my classes. I said, sit like you're sitting into a chair. And there was not a chair behind one of my friends. Yeah. Luckily, he was okay, but I felt horrible. So I feel like I have to make that disclaimer now. Don't sit into the chair. Just pretend like you have a chair behind you. All right. Now, on these squats, make sure I still see that chest, right? I want you to just sit back into it. Don't hinge forward too much at that waist. Make those legs do the work. So sit back like you're sitting into a chair, Russ. There you go. Use those legs. Now, it doesn't matter how far you go down. That's up to how you're feeling, how strong those legs are. Anybody that just did my kickboxing class, you have a hall pass, right? Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake those legs out. Pop quiz. How many times did I say we're doing everything? 2, right? Nothing longer than a 1 minute, right? So we're going to go back to those bicep curls one more time. Bicep curls for 1 minute. Those hands are nice. Our arms are nice and long by your side. Everybody roll those shoulders back. Keep those elbows tucked in. 1 minute of work. Let's go right here. Curl it up. Slowly lower. Nice and slow. Anytime you show up to do strength, do you do it fast or slow? Slow. The slower the better, right? We're fighting that gravity on the way up. Well, you don't really fight it on the way up. Or do you? Can you fight gravity up? Gravity's all around us, right? So you fight it either way? Yeah? No, I was not a science teacher, those of you at home. So. What'd you say? Always fighting it. Always fighting gravity. Okay. So we're fighting it up and we're fighting it down nice and slow, taking that momentum out of it. So no swinging of the weights, no nothing. Nice and controlled. This fan over here is blowing this little hair in my face. All right, 4 more, Prakash. We got it. 4. Are you going out of town? Or are you going back home? 3. Oh, Boston. See your grandbabies. 2. And 1. Keeping those weights right by your side. We'll set these down after a minute. So those shoulders are back. Arms nice and long by your side. Squatting into it. Let's go right here. 1 minute. All right. So we worked those arms in that first exercise. Now we're focused on those legs. So our sets are going to vary. We'll do arm and leg sets. And then we'll couple those with some ab and cardio sets. halfway, 30 in, 30 to go. Woo, thinking about those legs, how strong they're getting right here. Do you have any? Do you drink enough water? Well, that's one thing. Sometimes dehydration, again, those of you at home, I'm not a scientist and I'm not a doctor, but I do know that dehydration sometimes can cause muscle cramping. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So you may want these weights for your next exercise, so don't put them away too far. You can actually hold them. We're going to do our next exercise in our chair. All right. So, in fact, I'm going to encourage you all to still keep those weights because I think you're going to want these weights. Make sure that chair's behind you. All right. We're going to go on the edge of our seat. So I told you we're going to couple those arm and leg sets with an ab and cardio set. So our abs will be done in our chairs here. If you want those weights, again, I do encourage you to keep those weights because I think y'all are capable of it. We're going to do a seated crunch, and this is just so we don't have to get up and down off the ground. Just for today, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it simple for today. We're going to put those weights right on that chest. We're going to rest them right here. We're going to sit on the edge of the seat. In order for this to really work and for you to get the maximum benefits out of this, you need to be on the edge of your seat with those feet flat on the floor. You're going to keep those feet flat on the floor. Y'all have done this before. We're going to lean back until we almost, or we do tap the back of that chair, and then we're going to use those tight tummies to pull ourselves back up. Now, here's the deal. If you go back and all of a sudden those feet start to go up, don't go back as far. I want those feet to stay on the ground. 1 minute of work. Let's go right here. Slower you go on these, the more challenging. If you don't feel like it's challenging enough, a good way to challenge yourself is to take it back and hold it, and then pull yourself back up. Challenge those tummies a little bit. All the way back and all the way up. Back and up. Keep those feet flat on the floor if you can. Again, if you're struggling to keep them on the floor, don't go back as far. You can also take those weights out of it, take a little bit of that resistance out of it. Stick with me here. We're over halfway done on these. All the way back and up. Make sure to keep those chins kind of tucked into that chest. You don't want to put too much strain on those necks either. All right, everybody count out. Let's do it together. Let's go 3 and up. 2, tighten those tummies. Come on, pull those weights up. Last one here, back and up. All right, stand up and set those weights on your chair because we're going to come back to those. Remember, we get to do it 2 times. I promised we were going to couple those abs with cardio. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do high knees. So you can do this at whatever pace you want, but I want high knees, just like this. High knees, big arm swings. When we work those arms and legs at the same time, that's going to get that heart rate up. So big arm swings, big high knees. You set the pace. I want the heart rate up 1 minute in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go right here. So you can increase that intensity by pulling those knees up. You can increase that intensity by going a little bit faster. Whatever it looks like. Big arm swings. Great way for us to work the range of motion on those shoulders too. All the way forward, all the way back. Marching it out. Great work. 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. Come on, right here. I'm going to give you a chance to bring that heart rate down on the other side, so stick with me here. 15 seconds left. Come on. Thanks, Mike. We mix it up a little bit. Here we go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, don't just plop in that seat. Bring that heart rate down a little bit. But we're going to go back to that chair for those crunches one more time. Again, we're doing everything 2 times. Now, y'all have moved away from your chairs, so do not sit down. Russ Lake. You're getting so excited with those high knees. You want to be on camera with me? You can come right up if you want. All right, we're going to go back to those crunches. So find that seat with those weights. We're going to do that same thing that we just did. All right. 1 weight, 2 weights, 0 weights, you pick it. All right. If you're using them, we're going to just rest them right here on our chest. Feet hip width apart, edge of your seat, shoulders back. 1 minute of work. Let's go right here. Singing, dancing, fair game here. Fair game. All right. If you want to rest back here, not rest, but use those tummies to hold yourself back, you absolutely can, and then slowly pull it back up. See you, AG. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Tell Cheryl I said hi. All right, 15 seconds left. Come on, tighten those tummies. Stick with me here. Thanks, Bill. All right, you got 3 more in you. Let's go. Take it back. Up for 1. Back. Up for 2. Back. Up for 3. Great work keeping your feet on the floor there. Set those weights down either under your chair or on your chair. We're not coming back to those. Actually, we are coming back to weights, but that's all right. We'll take our time to pick them up. That's all right. I just don't want them to be in your way because we're going back to those. We're going back to those high knees one more time. All right. 1 minute of those high knees. Are you ready? In 3, 2, let's go. All right, come on. High knees, big arm swings, getting that heart rate out. Nice, Jagan. I like it. I like your outfit today, Jagan. You're like matchy. I like it. I like it. Your wife get you dressed this morning? I'm just giving you trouble. I'm giving you trouble. I know you got style. Your wife really has style, but I know you have style too. Come on, right here. High knees, big swings. 30 in, 30 to go. Russ is coming. I know. Good thing we're only doing it for a minute. Uh-oh. You're the one that needs to be worried, not me. He's not coming for me. I told you. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, great work. Catch your breath. All right. I know it's warm in here, so make sure you're drinking lots of water. Make sure that chair's behind you. You can catch your breath for a second. And then we're going to pick up those weights because now we're going arms and legs again. All right, arms and legs is where we're going next. Raise your hand if you think you drink enough water during the day. Come on, honest. Nice, Mike. Nice. Gold star. It's our homework between now and next week. Make sure we're drinking lots of water. All right, here we go. Grab those weights. We're going back to those weights, arms and legs. First exercise will be arms. Second exercise will be legs. Work those shoulders a little bit. All we're going to do here are front raises. So we're going to keep those arms straight. Those shoulders are back. Arms are nice and long. And all we're going to do is we're going to take those weights right up to shoulder height with those arms straight. Perfect, Jagan. And then we're just going to bring them right back down. Fighting that gravity both ways. Are we ready? Seated or standing, it looks the same. Let's go right here. Nice and slow up and slow down. Slow up and down. Keeping those arms nice and straight. Can you do biceps with both arms? Do those instead. Can you do? Yeah. The rest of us are keeping our arms nice and long here. Nice work. Keep those shoulders back. Let's try not to tilt our body forward. Let's keep those shoulders back. Just work those arms nice and slow. No swinging allowed here. Unless you're dancing, because I did say dancing was allowed. Does it make you want to swing them? All right, come on, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, come on. Let's go 2 more here. 2 and 1. All right, shake those arms out a little bit. That was our arm exercise. We're going to couple that with our leg exercise. All right, we're going to go back to those squats, but we're going to widen the stance on those legs, working different muscles. So we're going to widen the stance, and our toes are actually going to be out at about a 45-degree angle. All right. And all we're going to do is put those hands. Now, you can do this without weights, too, if you want. But all we're going to do is we're just going to sit back into it, drop those weights in between, and then slowly use those legs to pull them back up. 1 minute. Let's go. Do you like this song better? I like this song. Again, this looks the same, right? Sitting back into it, leading with that tush. Keeping that chest up. Letting me see them pearly whites. We don't want to hinge too much forward at that waist. Which means if you have to decrease your range of motion and take a smaller squat, you can do that too. Woo! Over halfway. Come on. I'm laughing at Russ singing over there. 3 more. 3. 2. 1 more. All right. Walk those legs back in. Shake them out a little bit. Okay. You did? Did you sing this song to her? Oh, did she really? Russ, that's tragic. I bet you weren't singing or anything. All right, now after that sad story, no, I'm just kidding. Feet hip width apart, shoulders back. We're going back to that front raise. Arms straight. 1 minute. You ready? Let's go. Right here. 1 minute. Again, the same exercise can be done seated or standing. It is warm in here, so please listen to those bodies. If you need to have a seat, have a seat. I'm counting on you to know how you're feeling. I can see it, but sometimes I don't know it. All right, everybody, but Prakash is keeping those arms nice and straight, right up to shoulder height, and then right back down, feeling those in your shoulders. Halfway done. Not coming back to these. go 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. We're going to go back to those squats one more time, those wide leg squats. All right, so those legs are out. Those feet are angled out a little bit. Roll those shoulders back for me. What I don't want to see is this. All right, I really want us to use those legs to get us up and down. All right, we ready? Let's go. Down and up, right here. Modification would be to just drop those weights and do it without that added resistance. Squeezing all the way up through the back of those legs. Everybody looks good. Over halfway, come on. How was spinning yesterday, Alan? Spinning. A bike. The Y. Yeah. Was it good? Good. Did you go to, Bill? Oh, you boxed yesterday. I guess you'd had enough spinning for a little while, yeah. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Shake out. Now, we can put those weights underneath our chair for right now because our next, make sure you know where your chair is, pretty please. We can go ahead and put those weights underneath our chair. Where we're going next is our ab and cardio again, but we will do that first ab exercise in the chair. Those of you who just did boxing with me, you saw a little bit of what this looked. You got a little bit of this exercise in one of our combos. We're going to go to those bicycle crunches where we pull, don't pull on those ears, tickle those earlobes, taking that elbow to that opposite knee. We got a minute of this. We'll stand up for jacks, and then we'll sit back down. 2 minutes of each, all right? So we're going to tickle those earlobes, just bringing that elbow and to knee. Now, what I want you to do is meet in the middle. What I don't want to see is this, right? So we're going to bring that knee up to that elbow and then back down. Let's go. 1 minute right here. Alternating sides. And the only reason I say, here, switch your hands, Jagan. There you go. Perfect. You were making that way more complicated. You're just an overachiever, right, Jagan? Not for long. Alan says if we keep doing this that we're going to have big ears because we pull on our ears every time we do it. Woo! Doggy is hot in here. Is it hot in here, Mike? Yeah. I think I know for sure I have one big tall fan. I think I'm going to ask for another one. Come on, stick with me here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going into jacks. Now, listen to your bodies. You can be up here. You can do seated jacks. You can do regular jacks, whatever you want, but we got 1 minute of them. All right. Is that fan on back there, Rachel? It is. All right, we ready? 1 minute of work, jumping jacks. You do you. Make sure that you guys are good on your weights. All right, we ready? Let's go right here. 1 minute. Again, you can take them here. You can even take them right here if you feel more comfortable doing them seated. Great way for us to get that heart rate up. Checking out everybody's weights. Make sure we're all tucked in here. Oh, they do a great job, yes. 100% agree. 30 in, 30 to go. Not to mention spinning is so good for you. Well, you could. You may check it out. All right, you ready to count out 10? Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, make sure you know where your chair is, please. We're going back to our You guys don't think that you move, but you're movers and shakers. We're going to go back to those bicycle crunches. All right, so edge of your seat. Tickle in those earlobes, coming across that body, elbow to knee. 1 minute. Let's go. Good job bringing that knee up to that elbow. There you go. Remember, we're only doing things twice, so this is the last time we have to do this. We're 30 in, 30 to go. Good job. Nice and slow. Coming across that body. 15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Going back into those jumping jacks. All right. Going back. I'm going to crack this door a little bit. It's so freaking hot in here. Alex, I'm going to crack this just a second. It's like a steam bath in here. I'm just going to crack these doors if that's okay. All right. We're going back to those jacks. I was kind of being a little dramatic. I'm like, it's like a steam bath in here. But it is warm. It is warm. All right. I was being a little dramatic. I know that surprises you. All right, we ready? 1 minute of work. Let's go right here. We're just working so hard, Alex. We're like heating it up in here. Yeah. That would feel good. Maybe that's what we need to do. Well, I'll bring our own little personal mister. All right, come on. 30 in, 30 to go. We're not coming back to jacks. I got 2 sets left that we're going to work with after this. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Go ahead and grab a drink. All right. Grab a drink. Let that heart rate come down. Make sure you know where you are. You can have a seat and cool it down for a second. We're going to go back to that arm and leg exercise. Now, this will be our second to last set. So this will be our last arm and leg set. It will be the last set with weights. So after you grab that drink and you cool down a little bit, have a seat if you need to. You're going to go ahead and grab those weights. All right. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and stand it up for me. Grab those weights and stand it up for me. All right. So we're going to work some triceps. We worked those biceps before, right? And then we worked those shoulders. We're now going to work the back of our arms. So you're going to have to follow my lead on this one. We're going to put those weights right by our sides, arms nice and long. Now, what I want you to do is I just want you to hinge forward just a little bit at that waist, just a tiny bit, lean forward. And all you're going to do is you're going to kick those weights back and then come right back here to center. Kick them back and center. Let's count out 12 of these. Let's go 1, 2, squeeze in the back of those arms, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, hold on to those weights. We're going to work on those legs, and all we're going to do here is we're just going to pull that knee up and lower, up and lower. What those weights do is they take all the momentum out of it, and we're just working on those legs. What should we do? Should we do 12 of those too? All right, let's do 12 of these too. Shoulders back. Let's go. 1, 2. He's my assistant. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Back to 12 tricep kickbacks. Feet hip width apart, hinge forward just a little bit, kicking them back. We'll start at 12. Let's go. 12, 11, 10. Don't swing them. Come on. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last 12 high knees here, and then we get to put down these weights for the day. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, set those weights down. We're going to use our chair for the next one, so don't put them on your chair. You can put them under your chair. We'll get rid of them after class is over. 2 more exercises is where we're going to finish up. We're going to finish up in these chairs. 2 exercises here, a minute apiece, 4 minutes of hard work, and then we're stretching it out. All right. Last set's going to use our abs, and then we're going to get that heart rate up a little bit as we use those legs. So what we're going to do is we're going to do knee raises like we just did, but this time we're going to lift them both at the same time. So all we're going to do is we're going to lift those knees up and then slowly lower. Now modification is just do one at a time. So I want you to use those tummies to pull those knees up, all right? 1 minute of work. Let's go. Up and lower. Up and lower. Again, you can do one at a time if you want a modification. Otherwise, we're using those tummies to pull those knees up and slowly lower. Up and lower. Just like we have been this whole time. Fight that gravity on the way down. Don't let those legs just drop. Control it up. Control it down. Three more. Let's go 3, 2, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to couple that with our 4-point sit stand. So it looks like this. Everybody needs to be on standing up, but right above your chair. Don't move. Don't move. All right? Because what we're going to do here, make sure that chair is behind you. We're going to do that 4-point sit stand. So we're going to sit on the edge for 1. We're going to kick it back for 2, up to the front for 3, and then up for 4. All right? Are we ready? Let's go. 1, 2, up to the front, up for 4. Again, 1. Use the arms of those chairs if you need it. 3 and 4. 1. Back is 2. Up is 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last one here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 2 minutes of hard work, and we're stretching it out. 1 minute of those double knee raises, right into 1 minute of those 4-point sit stands, and we're stretching it out. All right, we still got a thumbs up from everybody? Okay, all right, we'll stretch in our chairs. Back to those knee lifts. 1 minute, let's go, up and lower. For my next class, it's just me. So I'm gonna put all those fans like right here. I am. My hair is gonna be like blowing. Beyonce, yeah. Zoom. Seated Zoom class. We don't do it. No, it's different. This is a Zoom. Like, I will have people that I can see. Like, it's a Zoom versus YouTube. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Excuse me. We got 1 more minute left in this, Rich. Come on. Edge of our seat. 4 point. Oh, we got to stand up. Thank you, Bill. We got to stand up. 4 point, sit, stand. 1 minute of work, and then we're stretching it out. Are we ready? In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and up. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and up. Last 2. 1, 2, 3, and up. Last 1. 1, 2, 3, and up. We did it. Because I have you all to spur me on. Grab a drink if you need to. It's time to stretch it out. And we're actually going to stretch right here in our chair. Good work. Good work. I'm going to work on some more air before our last class. I mean, before our next week. I think what happens too is, like, if you have more people, like we've been having more people in that kickboxing class, and so just like all of that, and I even shut the blinds and turned on all the fans before we even started. Today, usually I don't teach this class, and I don't usually teach the next class because Michelle covers, but she's out of town. So there's 3. Craig did a Tai Chi beforehand. So it goes Tai Chi, kickboxing, strength and cardio, and then seated. Yeah. Well, on Tuesday we do seated Zoom, and then a strength and cardio. Oh no, circuit, and then strength and cardio. All right, let's stretch these bodies out. Extend that leg out. Hinge at that waist. Reach for what? Oh, and dancing. You're right. Hinge forward. Reach for that toe. Let's see. Yesterday, you have to try it out. All right, hug that leg and then rotate that ankle for me right here. Nice work, Carolyn. I'm glad you stayed. Now you're done. Now you don't even have to think about it anymore. Carolyn did kickboxing and she wasn't sure she was going to stay. We talked each other into it, right? Hinge forward, reach for that toe. Big reach here. Nice big stretch in the back of that leg. You guys are hard workers. Mike loves it though, right? You like to do something every day if you could, all the time. Actually, all you guys are like that. I shouldn't. Yesterday, Alan did pull that leg and then he did movement. Then he stayed for my seated, and then he went to the Y and did spinning with Martha. Y'all are dogs. What? All right, leg down. Use the side of that leg, arm of that chair. Turn that body. Look over that shoulder behind you. Where those eyes go, that body will follow. I got some rock steady boxers in here. I got all kinds of stuff. Jagan just likes to come and look good, right, Jagan? Other side. I like to give Jagan a hard time because he has the best smile. Smile for me, Jagan. Come on, smile for me. See? There, yeah, you do. You have one of those smiles that like your eyes light up when you smile. Come back to center. Let's reach up and overhead. Big reach up overhead. And then we'll relax that arm down and do the same thing on the other side. Big arm reach up overhead. What do you know, Don? You've been quiet. All right, come back down right here. Let's go ahead and roll those shoulders back a few times. Open up that chest. Try to get a nice big stretch in that chest. We actually have a little bit of time. Let's do this stretch here. Let's go ahead and hug those legs and then open it up nice and wide. You can even look back, get a little deeper into that stretch. Back down, hug those legs. And then open it up. Let's do one more of those. Hug those legs. And open it up. And then relax those arms, come back to center. Let's finish with those big neck circles right here. I like to finish with these, number one, because they feel good, also because they're super important to work on that mobility of that neck. Get one or two in one direction and then switch directions. And then meet me right back here in the middle. Woo! It's going to feel so good. These last two deep breaths, in through that nose, out through that mouth, all the way up, reaching out nice and tall, holding that breath at the top, and then slowly exhaling it out through your mouth. And one more, in through the nose, all the way up, nice big stretch up top, and then exhaling it out through your mouth. Put those hands together because we did it. Even amongst all the heat and all of that, we did it. Those of you at home, have a great day. Nice work.